Welcome to Flicks and Facts Focus. I'm Mr. K, and here we dive deep into the hidden truths, wild twists, and untold stories behind your favorite movies and series. If you love films that make you think and facts that blow your mind, you're in the right place. Let's get into it. The first trailer for Nobody 2 just dropped, and it's official. Bob Odenkirk's Hutch Mansell is now the anti-John Wick, and honestly, that's the smartest move this franchise could have made. Where Wick's story is soaked in sleek style and personal vengeance, Nobody 2 steers toward the absurd, and proudly so. Picking up after Hutch's bloody return to form in the first film, the sequel drops him into a family vacation gone totally off the rails. But instead of high-end hotels and bullet ballet, we get arcade fights, whack-a-mole mallets, and bad guys in duck masks at a rundown amusement park. Hutch isn't a brooding legend in a suit. He's a suburban dad who just wants to spend time with his wife and kids, until someone makes the mistake of messing with them. That's what makes this character work. Unlike John Wick, who's propelled by grief and revenge, Hutch is driven by love and protection. He didn't choose to return to violence. He was dragged back in. And even now, in Nobody 2, he's clearly trying to keep the chaos at bay while holding his family together. But of course, trouble finds him, and he has no choice but to beat down nameless thugs with whatever absurd objects he can find. The trailer leans hard into comedy, and that's a very good sign. Hutch isn't a cold-blooded assassin anymore. He's a reluctant bruiser who just wants a break. But when the vacation turns into a battleground, he's still the deadliest dad on earth. This approach lets Bob Odenkirk fully use his comedy chops and his impressive action credibility. It also lets the movie avoid taking itself too seriously, which has become a trap for so many post-Wick action films. Another big difference? Hutch has an actual, living family. He's not haunted by a tragic backstory. He's living it in real time as he tries to balance the demands of fatherhood and the shadows of his past. That gives the character a vulnerability and humor that John Wick's lone wolf stoicism never allowed. It humanizes him in a way that's incredibly refreshing for this genre. Nobody 2 doesn't just repeat the formula, it builds on it. The sequel is dialing up the absurdity, the action, and the emotional stakes without losing the charm that made the original so unique. While most assassin films double down on grit and tragedy, Nobody 2 says, what if it was just a dad on vacation, with military-grade combat skills and a serious need for a break? If Nobody 2 sticks the landing, Hutch might end up being the most relatable action hero of the decade, and the complete opposite of John Wick in the best way possible. If you're as hyped as I am to see Bob Odenkirk crack skulls in a theme park, hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives from Flicks and Facts Focus, and drop a comment telling me who would win in a fight, Hutch on vacation or Wick on a mission. Until next time, I'm Mr. K. See you in the pattern.